All right, guys. So this week, your project is to make a 1 minute video. And what we're working on this week is we're going to slow the video down. We're going to speed the video up. We're going to create a freeze frame. And we're going to work on our audio and our audio transitions. So we're going to learn how to raise and lower the audio within and also just use the pre-done ones. So if you are in week 6, at the bottom you have the freeze frame edit. That's what I'm calling it. The first one is everything in written form of what we are doing. This second one is this video, and the third one is all of the things that you need to create it. So there is one skating clip. It's about 3 minutes or 4 minutes long. It's about skateboarding. Okay. So you need to save that. I would create a folder in your Q1 and save it into there. This is your sound effects. You need 2 of them for this project. So you have to have 2 sound effects. If you want more, you can do more, but go ahead and you can play them, and then you need to save them. You need 2 emojis. So on our freeze frames, you have to create 2 freeze frames, and on your freeze frames, you're going to put an emoji. So you need 2 different emojis, and you need 1 music. You can pick whichever one you want to have your music. All right. So once you have that, you're going to Premiere, you're going to create a new project. I'm calling it FFE for freeze frame edit. I am going to choose my location. I'm going to go to OneDrive, TV production, Q1, freeze frame edit, and select that folder and hit create. All right, so now I've got my essential graphics and such open. Remember, you can go right here to your workspace and you can change it so that it goes back to whatever you want it to be. You can click on the hamburger and hit close panel. There's many ways you can change that around. But we're going to start with bringing in all of our stuff. So whichever way you do it, you right click, import. And if I go to Q1, freeze frame edit, here are all of the things that I have chosen. If I hold the Control key, I can select everything except for the Premiere file. I can't bring a Premiere file into a Premiere file. And then I can click open. All right, so now I have all of my media in here. So I'm going to start with, here is my, okay, you have to have at least 6 clips for what we are doing. and then you are going to use other clips to fill it in. So for right now, I'm going to say that I definitely, and I'm going in. I'm going to use that as my out. Okay, so now I'm going to bring that down here. All right, so there you go. So I've got my, all right. Then I'm going to make it bigger so that we can see this. All right, so now I'm going to, I'm going to go back to this clip and I'm going to bring in one more clip. And then I'm going to take this clip. Okay, so now I'm taking before I put the whole 1 minute together. Show you why. Because to do the that we want to do, it's going to mess with how long our clips are. Okay, so now I've got these 4 clips. So now start up here. Slow down a clip, you have to speed up a clip. You have to make 2 freeze frames, and you on the freeze frames you have to put 2 emojis. You have to put music through the whole thing. You have to put sound effects on your freeze frames, and you have to change the music so that you can hear the sound effects. So let's start with speeding up and slowing down. If you go to one of these and you click on it and or right click, I'm sorry. If you go to right click and you go to speed duration, if I make it 50%, no, that's probably too slow. We're going to make it 70%. We're going to hit OK, and you can see how now it is much longer. So now here we go. Play. It is going much slower. Okay. So if you wanted it to, this one you wanted it to be, or if I wanted it to be faster, it's going to go much slower. So now if I wanted it to be 125, might even need to be a little bit faster. Okay. So you're going to speed up one. And we'll slow this one down. I'll slow this one down to 70%. This one is slowed down. And now have speed up, slow down. Now we're going to make a, so you find the frame that you do freeze. Okay, so let's say we want that. Okay, we're going to right click and we're going to say insert frame hold segment. So now, if you had this a little bit bigger, you will now see that I have a 3-second hold. It is a freeze. Okay. And then you're going to do a freeze frame on this stuff. So, same thing, right click, insert frame hold. But you see how things got much bigger. All right, so now I'm at a minute 34. I mean, I know I have a lot of space in between, but so now if I take and I select all and I go to sequence, close gaps, I'm at about 45 seconds, 43 seconds. So now you only have to find about 15 seconds of maybe a beginning and an end to put in here so that this is about a minute long. Okay. So I'm not going to do that part. You guys know how to do that part. I'm not worried about that. Now, you have to put in transitions. You guys know how to do transitions. It is an effect, a video transition. You put in that. All right. I did say that you had to, on your freeze frames, you had to put your emojis. So we're going to say this is the money shot. Okay, so we're going to put it here, and I'm going to put it right, and then we're going to go here to this one. We're going to put this guy over here. All right, so you do have to do that so that we're working on layers. Okay, then you have to watch the next video to do the sound.